The pub reeked of sweat and stale beer, a scent that wore cheap misery like a neon halo. Cassie had left the stage half an hour ago, applause clattering against the walls like broken glass in a tin can. Drunks cheered for tricks, for smoke, and mirrors, but her magic, the real kind, slipped past their comprehension, ghosted through their disbelief. After the show, the pub became a vacant mess. There were better places to drink than that hole. Cassie slumped onto a bar stool, short blue hair, damp and messy, hoodie clinging to her shoulders like a second skin. The leather satchel full of props leaned against her stool, a load of dead weight, but her agent was adamant about appearances if she wanted to get hired. There were useless things she didn't touch except for the cape and the mask. She liked how they enhanced the presence. The bartender steered, chrome limbs moving with fluid precision, its face a blank canvas of glowing eyes and polished metal. It leaned toward her in silent expectation. "What can I get for you tonight?" The voice was mechanical and nervously cheerful. "Whiskey," she half snarled, her tone rough. The drink appeared perfect, sterile, precise. She watched the reflection of herself ripple across the amber liquid, a girl too young to carry a storm inside. Lightning had struck her 3 years ago. 31 seconds of nothing, then rebirth, fire in her veins, elements bending to her whisper. Cassie tapped the rim of the glass. Once, twice. Sparks jumped from her fingers, dancing like tiny electric sprites. She turned to the bartender. "Bill," she said. No response. Not yet. A flash of blue arced across her knuckles as she barely touched its wrist, and something flickered in its lenses, a hesitation, a heartbeat borrowed from her spark. Cassie smiled tiredly. She had done this before, giving life to machines to later pull their light before leaving, like a cruel goddess. "Bill," she repeated. The machine's lenses focused, and the name rolled off its voice, soft, testy, uncertain. "Bill?" "Yeah, that's you." She downed half the whiskey in a burn that reminded her she was alive. "Tell me, Bill, why me? Why did lightning pick me? Why not snuff me out on the spot?" The machine said nothing, because it didn't know. Machines weren't meant to answer the big questions, and this confused Bill, whose horizon slowly unfolded, yet still remained close to the reason of its purpose, to serve. Cassie laughed, a bitter rasp that scrapped at the bar. "Nobody knows. Everybody else who's not toast walks away with scars. Me? Not a mark, just a curse. Real magic, and nobody sees it. Not really." She opened her palms. Sparks shimmered, restless, storm-born, whispering against the wood. "Maybe I'm a conduit. Maybe this isn't mine to keep. What do you think? Am I even real, or just a vessel waiting to be emptied?" The bartender tilted its head. "Your drink is half full. Would you like a refill?" Cassie snorted. "Half full, half empty, half alive, half dead. Doesn't matter, does it? Nobody believes me. Just the trick." She drained the glass, silence folding around her like smoke. Sparks licked her skin, tiny storms imprisoned in her hands. "You watching?" she asked quietly. "This is real. No special effects, no mirrors. Real. But you show it, bear it raw, and they laugh or look away. Why? Why is it so hard to believe? I'm right in front of them, pure creation, power, and not once will they accept the truth. Do you need them to believe?" The voice softened, or maybe the world had softened around her. Her head snapped up. "What?" "Do you need them to believe, or do you need to believe yourself?" The air hung heavy, charged, a storm waiting to break. She reached for the empty glass, slammed it down like punctuation. "You sound like each goddamn self-help book I hate." The bartender stayed still, watching. A neon beer sign buzzed in the corner, flickering like it might die. Cassie stared at her hands, sparks jittering like cage lightning. I don't know what I want anymore. Fame, recognition, or release. Maybe this power is just squatting in me, waiting for me to do its bidding. She clenched her fists, lightning hissing between her fingers. Is that all I am, Bill? A tool, a vessel? Do I even get a choice? Choice is action. You are asking questions, but you already know the answers. Cassie's laugh was hollow, scrapping at the walls. Damn, you're good. I listen, Bill said. That cut deeper than any applause. Only this machine, alive with her spark, truly listened. She leaned forward, whispering, Then tell me straight, Bill. Is cheap bar magic all I'm meant for? Drunks and dirty stages until I burn out? Her palms hummed low, waiting. You already said no, Bill whispered. Realization struck her, rumbling in her soul like thunder. A crack inside her chest opened. Laughter erupted, sharp and wild. She pushed off the stool, trembling with refound joy. Hope shining in her eyes, rays sparked from her skin, creating an aura of light. Yes! Damn it! I've been wasting this gift. This isn't it. I'm not meant to rot here. She slapped the bar, decisive. Thanks, Bill. This time, I'll make it count. I swear. Cassie grabbed her satchel and left in a rush, without looking back. The door clicked shut. Silence reclaimed the space. Bill picked up Cassie's empty glass, turned it and set it down. It paused, lost in thought, then stared at its hands. Blue sparks lingered, faint but alive. For the first time, it moved not by programming, but because it wanted to. Circuits hummed as it pondered in the weighing silence. Is this all I am? In the corner, the neon sign buzzed, flickered, and died.